Hello, I'm your host Annette, and you're tuning into episode 3 of Hydration Hotline. You've been dropping your antsy curiosities on all things hydration, caffeine, energy, and anything Liquid I.V coded. So let's dive in with our Senior Director of Scientific Affairs, Dana Ryan.
Thanks, Annette. Happy to be back to talk some more science.
All right, let's dive right into these questions right now. Hello? Oh, sounds like we got a 2-for-1 special. So the first one is from @Chaka001 asking us, I always thought caffeine dehydrates, kind of the opposite of what Liv is all about. And @JettingWithJenny asks, how much caffeine does Liquid I.V have? Dana, I think these are some great questions. Mind breaking it down for us?
Yeah, I agree. And I think that there's a lot of confusion around caffeine and hydration. Higher levels of caffeine can be dehydrating, right? Caffeine is a diuretic. But you know, at Liquid I.V, we're always led by the science. And so that means we've studied our product, we have the data, we have the results, and we know that this product is hydrating and it gives you energy. So best of both worlds, 100 milligrams of caffeine and electrolytes for hydration.
So what about caffeine actually makes it bad for you? I mean, to be honest, I'm definitely guilty of opening my energy drink late at night, maybe around 8 p.m. before I go out, and then by 10, I'm crashing, I want to go home. So what's that all about?
So let's take a step back on that question. Why is caffeine bad for you? And I would push back on that and say, we don't want to categorize something as good or bad. We know there's a lot of great benefits to caffeine. Now, when you start going to the extremes, too many milligrams of caffeine, maybe having it at 8 p.m., that's when you can start getting some of those negative effects, right? So I would stay away from saying it's bad. With caffeine, alertness, focus, reaction time, so many great benefits help get you through that midday slump that I would stay away from calling it bad.
And I'm sure our viewers are gonna love hearing that. Hello? Oh, it's coming from one of our in real life friends @AltaBloom. And she's asking, what type of caffeine is used in Liquid I.V? And we have another one coming in from @RememberEra asking, what's the difference between natural caffeine and unnatural? All right, Dana, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so first of all, Liquid I.V, 100 milligrams of natural caffeine. So difference being unnatural caffeine comes from synthetic sources, whereas natural caffeine comes from plant sources, like the coffee bean.
So you would say a cup of coffee comes from a natural coffee bean or plant, and some of those other ones are unnatural?
Sometimes.
Let's move on to our next question. Hello? Oh, Dana. Guess who it is again? @LizRiosel. She says hi. She asks, does caffeine improve physical performance in exercise, or is that just a myth? We also have coming in, @Apostoli is curious about the timing, asking how long before my workout should I consume caffeine, and what is an optimal amount to drink? And one more, we have @MirandaE36 wanting to know, can this boost energy for my soccer game? Now, Dana, what is the 411 on caffeine and exercise?
Okay, first of all, I love these questions. You know this is my specialty, this is my world, so I could probably talk about this forever, but we'll keep it short and sweet. Definitely lots of studies and research done on caffeine and performance. So caffeine is actually the most studied ergogenic aid when it comes to performance. So anything that helps you with your performance. So we know a lot about caffeine. We know it can help with focus, reaction time, alertness, all of these sorts of things. So there's certainly a ton of performance benefits when it comes to caffeine. Now, caffeine doesn't act immediately. So you want to make sure that you give it a little bit of time. Typically, what we suggest is about 20 to 30 minutes before your workout. That's when you want to create that routine around having your caffeine pre-workout. That way you ensure that as the caffeine is peaking in your body, it's in the middle of your workout and you're getting the most out of it.
So Miranda, you hear that? Make sure to drink your caffeine or energy product 20 to 30 minutes before your next soccer game. Let's take a few more questions from our listeners. We have @JettingWithJenny asking, and this sounds like an important one, is this safe for pregnancy?
Unfortunately, I can't give you a straight answer. When it comes to pregnancy or any health concerns, really, really important that you always talk to your doctor before consuming any new products.
I think we have one more question. So XMS Plague wants to know, can we get a full sugar version? Dana, I'm gonna let you answer that one.
Okay, well, ask and you shall receive. We actually already do have a full sugar energy option on our website. So you can check out blackberry peach, yuzu pineapple, or mango tamarind.
We get it, not everyone is for the sugar-free options, but for those who are, and you're looking for a much-needed energy update, our energy sugar-free flavors, blackberry lemonade and strawberry kiwi, might just be the bold sip you're searching for. And just a little exclusive sneak peek, make sure to keep an eye out for our new flavor dropping in just a few weeks.